If you want to be successful, I think it goes hand in hand with like planning or having a plan. Keep it simple at first. Like you don't have to try to accomplish 15 things. Just do one thing and do it over and over until it becomes second nature, like brushing your teeth.
Listen, like some people, they have $1 million ideas and $0 actions. Like if you don't act on your ideas, even if you fail, because that's how you become successful, right? Like you can't just start in something and just be successful the whole ride up.
I know a lot of self-employed people that have their own business, and they have all these ideas. Nothing gets written down. They rely on motivation. When they do something, they want it to be perfect, so then they never put it out.
If I'm working on this project and I'm just trying to make it perfect, absolutely perfect, like it's never going to be done. Welcome back to another episode of Unpacking Life with the box and the tired basket. She didn't get much sleep last night. Yeah. She's struggling through. But we'll get through it. So today we're going to talk about kissing, right?
Kiss.
Oh, the good old
Keep
kiss
it
rule.
Simple, stupid.
So before we get into that, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we appreciate y'all listening, watching, however you're getting our content. So take it away, Miss Basket.
So, this topic idea came to me when I saw on somebody's, I think social media or something, that they were doing something. Of course, I forgot what inspired me, but
all right.
Basically, I've been noticing a few people that I follow or just people that I know that are like overcomplicating things. And because of that, they're not getting ahead. They're not getting to where they need to be. They're not reaching their goals because they're making everything so like intricate and complicated.
Let me ask you this. Are they women or men? Why are you lying? Women always complicate shit.
You can't say shit on the podcast.
Shit.
But I have examples.
You know what? That brings me to a point because we need to tally up how many times you've cussed on the podcast and how many times I've cussed.
Yours has been more for sure.
I need to rewatch all the videos because 1,100,000%, like Roman would say, you're wrong.
Okay.
But anyways, women overcomplicating stuff and go ahead.
That's not the episode. But for example, and I've been guilty of this, right?
You are a woman.
Will you stop with that? It's enough.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
So, you want to lose weight, right? You get all motivated and you're like, I'm going to go to the gym every day. I'm going to only eat this many calories. I'm going to have a protein shake for everything. And then I'm going to reach 10,000 steps and I'm going to stretch and I'm going to do all these things, right? Because you're so motivated. And then because you're overcomplicating everything.
Like what? Like you're just setting too many goals?
You're setting too many goals. Then one day you get super busy and nothing gets done. Okay? So you're like, oh, screw it. The whole day I wasn't able to do this, so I might as well not do the other stuff. And then another day goes by and like people just fall off of the wagon easier as opposed to like doing slow and steady. So you add like one goal. Like one goal is no matter what, I'm going to try to stretch every night. Yeah. Or no matter what, I'm going to, I don't know, swap one bad drink for a good drink. You know, like instead of Starbucks, you're going to have a cup of tea or something. And just making those little lifestyle changes.
Micro changes.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. Or micro adjustments. I don't know.
Yeah. And then just build on them, right? Like keep it simple at first. Like you don't have to try to accomplish 15 things. Just do one thing and do it over and over until it becomes second nature, like brushing your teeth. And then do the other one. That's just for losing weight. I mean, that's more goals as well. But for the keeping it simple thing, in business, I see it so much. Like, well, I want to
sell $10 million in real estate.
Yes. And
make $1 million.
The keeping it simple is like they have all these ideas. Like, I'm going to farm a neighborhood. I'm going to do all these open houses. I'm going to post in this Facebook group. I'm going to, I don't know, post on social media, start a YouTube channel, post more on Instagram, do all these things. And then nothing ends up happening. Or your fingers are in everything, but you're not good at anything because you're just stretched to the max and you can't like execute on anything. So the biggest thing for me is like last year we redid all of our branding, all of our guides, and there are other things that need to be done. But I think the keep it simple stupid comes into when you just have to look at like, okay, what is the main goal? Yeah. The main goal is to sell $10 million in real estate, right? So for us, it's more, but anyway. So what are the things that I have to do to get that done? Does a visually appealing website that I love 100%, is that part of it? Yeah. Is a new business card that has my face on it, part of it. Our new for sale signs that I want to get, part of it. Or like, is me going to this happy hour with other realtors, part of it.
You had to throw that in there.
People overcomplicate things and they have all these ideas and they don't know how to plan things out to where, okay, this is my big goal. What do I have to do today to get to that goal? And you have to kind of break it up. Like within a year, I want to do this. Within a quarter, I want to do this. Within 6 months, I want to do this. Within a week, like what do I have to do today to get to the big picture? And a lot of times I feel that people are doing unnecessary things that are not income producing because they're overcomplicating things.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's like, I feel like a lot of people, especially like with you, and I would see it even when I wasn't in real estate, but you had people like praising you for how great you were or are at real estate. And they're like, how do you get so many deals? How do you get all these clients? How do you get this? And then we had some people go and get their license and they're like, all right, where's the money now? But they didn't like put in the work that you had already put in for years to get to the point where they saw you. So it's like they see the success and they're like, oh, all I have to do is just get my real estate license? Like, easy. I could do that. Well, and then they go do it.
They take keep it simple stupid to a different level. Yeah. They just think
it's
I don't have to do really anything.
Yeah.
And
because they don't see all the behind the scenes work that you put in, all your spreadsheets, follow up, gifts, pop buys, all your
I remember.
What?
My inspiration. So I have a budget for everything, retirement plan, everything. And I was doing research on like other people like teaching budget workshops and budgeting and all this and like wealth building, all this stuff. And I just wanted to see what was out there for it because what I use is simple and it works for me. And I've like asked friends or like it's come up in different scenarios where they're like, well, I tried this app, but it didn't really work because it connected to like my bank account and then it would show up, but then I have this credit card too, so it wouldn't feed into that. And then I forgot to log in and all these things, right? Because they're overcomplicating things. If you want to keep a budget, you don't have to have this big fancy like app and spreadsheet that's color coded and you buy on Etsy or mine has a lot of tabs, but that's besides the point. It's like, if you want to do something, just find a simple way to do it. You don't have to overcomplicate things. Same for like if you're posting on social media and you like have other things to do, you don't need to obsess 2 hours over which font you should use on your post or on your reel or your guide or whatever. It's just get it done and
just put something out. Something's better than nothing. I
think you've been getting garbage.
Yeah, you've been getting better about that too, where like you used to sit there for like hours just trying to find a decent song for a reel or something, and
now I don't care much.
Yeah, now you've been a lot better with it.
Yeah, but I think the keep it simple, stupid goes with. I just like saying it. Can you tell? It goes, if you want to be successful, I think it goes hand in hand with like planning or having a plan. Mm-hmm. Like for the weight loss, for example. Keep it simple, but have a plan. Yeah. I'm going to do this for a month, and the next month I'm going to add this. Yeah. Or for business, I'm going to crank this out, and then when I have time, I'm going to revise it and see what worked, what didn't work, and make changes. But they say like perfectionism is just another way of procrastinating, and it's true.
I saw somewhere recently where they said like perfectionism is the killer of work, maybe.
No. Of progress.
Like I think so. I don't know. But basically it says like if I'm working on this project and I'm just trying to make it perfect, absolutely perfect, like it's never going to be done. Yeah. So it's true.
I mean, some things, like if you're building like some kind of intelligence thing that's gonna, I don't know, that's like really important for the safety of the country, like some drone striker downer that you probably should have just slapped it together. Then you're gonna have to it's probably gonna have to be perfect so it'll work. But yeah, I know a lot of self-employed people that have their own business. Yeah. And they have all these ideas. Nothing gets written down. They rely on motivation. And when they do something, they want it to be perfect. So then they never put it out. I don't know. I have one friend that is like, oh, is the social media working for you? What about your YouTube? What about this? And everybody, was like, oh, another person starting a podcast, right? Like, when we did that, and we didn't overcomplicate it. Like we're sitting on our couch in the living room, and we have a plan, and we're executing on it. Yeah. And
y'all love it, apparently.
And the other person is still sitting there without the podcast, with 0 followers, 0 likes, 0 watches, and we're like at over 500,000 views. It's just, you have to start just like
somewhere. Yeah.
I
was telling Dion the other day, because he was telling me about somebody that he like overheard talking about how they've never done anything in their life. And they were like bragging to him, basically saying that they're going to start their own business and they're going to do this and do that. But like he can't even afford gas for his car right now. And I told him, I was like, listen, like some people, they have $1 million ideas and $0 actions. Like if you don't act on your ideas, even if you fail, because that's how you become successful, right? Like you can't just start in something and just be successful the whole ride up. Like there's going to be ups and downs, there's going to be failures, and it's how you react to those failures what's going to make you successful eventually.
Yeah. But like you said, I think it's combined with action. Like I don't know how many agents are like, well, my website is not perfect yet, and I just started, and I need a website, and I need this, and I need cards, and I need new headshots, and everything like has to be perfect. But like
they want to come out like they're on top.
Have you talked to a client? No. So do things that make you income. Right. Is that a sentence?
Do things that make you income?
Yeah.
Bring you income?
Do things that bring you income, and then ship.
Yeah, because like
what if for the rest?
What if you go out there and you have all these headshots and business cards and everybody absolutely hates them? Then you're starting back at 0. So if you just start out coming out,
nobody's going to tell you, oh, I hate your headshots and I hate your business cards. I
understand.
But what if you go somewhere and you don't have a business card because you're dragging your feet on it? It's not done yet. It's not perfect in how you want it. Just put something out there and then make it better as you go. But like planning, I wanted to make this episode about planning, but I can't keep doing that. So that's why I said let's do it about
keeping stuff simple. Kissing.
Yes.
Yeah, I like kissing.
What other things that we keep simple?
Parenting.
Really?
You don't think so? You
I
think
don't
it's complicated?
Parenting is simple at all.
Well, we try to keep it simple, right? Like we're not. I feel like I'm never on top of the kids to like be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's certain tasks that we ask them to do, and as long as they do them, like we leave them alone.
Certain values we want them to have. Like
or
tell the truth.
Or like Roman, like that's the big thing right now. It's like if you tell me the truth, and I tell all the kids I've told this forever, like if you tell me the truth, you're probably still gonna get in trouble, but it's not gonna be as bad as if you lie to me and I find out the truth, because the truth always comes out. So I think like the simplicity of our parenting, we're not like on top of the kids about every little thing. Like we're not on top of them to get straight A's. Mm-hmm. As long as you're passing and you're being a good kid, I'm fine with that.
I feel like sometimes they're putting too much pressure. I saw the other day that a parent was like, and to each their own. For us, I don't think it would work where they're like, if my kids tell the truth, they don't get in trouble at all.
No.
And I'm like,
absolutely not.
Because then they think they can do whatever. Well, I'm just going to tell mom and dad that I Sharpied on the wall, and then I'm not going to get in trouble because I told them, right? So there's like a fine line. And now I forgot where I was going with this.
But on that, like, that's why I tell the kids, like, listen, if you tell me the truth, you're probably still going to get in trouble. You might get spanked if it's bad enough. But it's not going to be nearly as bad as if you lie to me about it. And we make a conscious effort.
In a long time.
I know. And we make a conscious effort. Like with Roman, the last time he got in trouble. And you were like, are you going to whoop him? I was like, if he lies to me even once, I'm whooping this kid's ass. And he came home and he's like, I did it. And I was like, the only reason why I'm not whooping your ass right now is because you didn't lie to me. But you're still grounded. So... And it's not like we beat our kids every week or every day.
I'd say like once or twice a year. Somebody gets spanked.
Mm-hmm. I'll smack
by
them
spanked, it's like a smack.
Yeah.
Like when they're walking off.
Yeah. And if they don't cry right away, I got to spank them again.
Oh my gosh. Here come the haters. I can't believe you would do that to your kid. You're traumatizing me.
Exactly. You're what's wrong with the world.
No,
but anyways. What else do we keep simple?
A lot.
What?
Meals. The kids hate it.
Oh, I know.
Aubrey hates it.
We do a lot of like chicken and rice,
enchiladas,
noodles,
tostadas, sopes.
Yeah, like noodles with beef,
teriyaki sauce. Yeah. Like the same thing over and over.
We have probably like 10 meals. Probably have like 10 meals that are like in rotation.
And every time I try a new one, I don't make it a second time.
Which I hope with all my belly and heart that you make me that chili or that chicken dip again.
Yeah, I'm doing it for when you have poker.
No, that's lame. I don't want to share it with people.
You gonna eat the whole bowl by yourself?
Yeah.
I was gonna make it when your mom was here and then I didn't.
I know. It's unfortunate.
Yeah. But anyways, so this is going to be a shorter episode. Huh?
What were you going to say about me?
Oh.
That's crazy.
You keep your workouts simple too, right? You have like the same rotation and every few months you switch it up.
Yeah. Just because my gym partner's days off change.
But then you can't do the same exercise over and over, right? You have to
I get bored of it.
But don't your muscles get used to it and you have to do something else?
You can just kind of plateau. But I'm good about changing it up. Like benching. I like stopped benching, like flat bench for a little while and just started doing like dumbbells. Because like I wasn't getting sore. Like even if I went heavy on bench. And then I was like, let me try dumbbells. And then so I just did like a no bench workout. And then dumbbells, like working stabilizer muscles and stuff. Just because you have like the one arm. It's like, I woke up the next day sore. I was hurting. But yeah. And then legs. God, I hate legs. But I did find out today, you have to like work out the front of your lower leg. Cause like
in front of the calf.
Huh? Yeah, like your shin. Your shin muscle. Like up here. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. But
you can.
Yeah, so like my calves are getting super tight and like super sore. So I was asking a friend, and he was like, "Yeah, do you work out the front of your leg?" I was like, "No, I didn't even know that was a thing." So he like recommended some workouts to like pull it up, pull your toes up, and then work out the front, and then it'll even out. So we'll see how that goes.
Yep, hopefully that works. But this was really all I wanted to say is that if you have an idea for a business, or you want to change something in your life, you don't need like this new planner and these new markers and this and a business plan that's perfected to the T and perfect website and all this stuff to like get started. Just like do it and then change as you go. But so many people are like, well, I haven't done it because I don't have this.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't done it because
this isn't complete.
Like,
no, I'm waiting on this.
Well, I haven't done it because I don't have a gym membership. Like, put something on YouTube and do something there. Like, there's so many things in this country that are like available to us, and just so many excuses.
You got to have a starting point.
Yeah.
Set that foundation to grow off of. So, let us know what you keep simple in your life and what strategies you use, maybe in your business or a company you may work for that you like. We're always open to different ideas and different points of view. So let us know what you got in the comments, and we appreciate y'all watching, listening, and however you're getting our content. We'll see you on the next one.